Everything you've been told about manifestation is missing the most important factor. And it's not about thinking harder, and it's definitely not about visualization or even belief. In fact, it's not even about the law of attraction. It's about breath. It's not only science-backed, it's rooted in your nervous system and is one of the most overlooked manifestation tools that in fact must be regulated in order to manifest with ease. By the end of this video, you're going to have a full understanding on how to use your breath to manifest $25,000 using only your breath. And as always, we are using neuroscience and manifestation for quicker results. My name is Giselle Baumet. I'm a neuroscience master's grad candidate and hypnotherapist. I get to work with women every single day to open them up to abundance by removing the blocks that prevent it. Most people approach manifestation with just their minds. That's a lot of what we've been taught in manifestation. Think positive, believe in, visualize it. But if your body, especially your nervous system, is not in alignment to your mind, then it's going to be hard to manifest the reality you desire. In fact, it's going to feel like you're doing all the things, but not quite getting there. Your subconscious runs 95% of your actions. It also runs your daily thoughts, your decisions, and your beliefs. So if you're trying to manifest $25,000, but you're doing it from a place of stress, anxiety, fear, doubts, hypervigilance, your body is going to signal to your brain that it is in survival mode. Because when your nervous system is dysregulated, you are activating the part of your brain, your amygdala, that is your fear center, to run the entire show. And it filters for problems. So it ends up causing you tunnel vision, which means you miss opportunities that were right in front of your eyes. But when you use your breath, which is so incredibly powerful, you're activating your parasympathetic system. Your cortisol drops, your heart rate slows down, and most importantly, your brain shifts power over to your prefrontal cortex. That's the part that's responsible for the clarity, for the action, for decisions. Breath will literally shift your consciousness from one of lack and scarcity to one of abundance. And when you shift your consciousness, you shift your reality. It will also increase your sense of safety. And when you feel safe, you also will feel safe with money. And you open yourself up to receive it. In fact, for it to come through you. There are hidden codes that are running right now in your subconscious. And those might be things like money is hard. It cannot come easy. I never have enough. I'm always broke. I'm in debt. Rich people aren't spiritual. Money can't buy you happiness. And those kind of thoughts are blocking you from receiving money. Definitely not the $25,000, but your breath will shift all of that, even if you're not aware of what your hidden codes are in your subconscious. Why? Because you can use your breath to get you into a state that is similar to hypnosis. And when you are in that state, which is also the theta state, you're able to program new beliefs into your subconscious, which will then dictate what your actions are. You're doing that through the breath work that I'm about to tell you about. So it's not just affirmations, you're making a somatic shift within you. You're going to do this for 21 days and you're going to do 5 minutes a day. When you do your breath work, I want you to do it at a time when you can focus on your breath work. Put a timer for 5 minutes and make sure you don't have a lot of distractions around you. So this is not about rushing through the process. I want you to sit comfortably. And then I want you to breathe in through your nostrils for a count of 4. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4. And then I want you to hold that for a count of 6. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to exhale from your nostril for a count of 4. 2, 3, 4. And you'll repeat it. So it will be inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. and repeat. At one point, you're going to relax on the counting, meaning you'll let go of the 2, 3, 4, and you allow it to just happen naturally, where you inhale and you hold, and then you exhale and you repeat. As you're breathing, I want you to just think about money coming in. So that might be clients saying yes and paying their invoice. It might be a bank notification. It might be checks in the mail. And I want you to tap into the feeling of it as opposed to just the source of where it's coming from. So tap into the feeling of it. And as you are breathing, I want you to have these thoughts in your mind. I am safe to receive $25,000. I trust how it arrives. My breath anchors abundance. And allow your body to relax into the breath work. A lot of times when I'm doing breath work, I will even be shifting a little bit, just kind of swaying as I'm relaxed into it. And I allow my body to just embody the breath, to slowly allow itself to relax. That's when I'm activating that part of my brain that shifts into abundance. Now, the work works. It's proven by science, but it works when you commit to it. It works when you say to yourself, this is good for me because what I've been doing is not working. So let me do something different. It works when you put in that time consistently to regulate your nervous system simply with your breath. The work works when you do the work. And here's what starts to happen when you do it. You stop worrying so much. You have more patience. You have more resilience. You're more creative, you see opportunities instead of obstacles, and you feel worthy of receiving. Your job is not to control the how. Your job is simply to open yourself up to receive, which you do simply through your breath. Your breath is sacred. It is the very first thing that you did when you entered this earth. It is divine. Use it, trust it, and let it become a portal for your wealth. If you're curious about doing deeper work so that you're making quicker transformations, then join my mastermind. The first step to do so is to book a clarity call with me, which is completely complimentary. In that call, we're going to identify what are the subconscious blocks that are holding you back, what's the work for you to do to open yourself up to abundance, and if it's a good fit, I will tell you about the mastermind and how we could do that work together so that you're never getting stuck. The link is in the description because you are majestic. You are so much more powerful than you realize, and I cannot wait for you to realize it.